smart city is a technologically modern urban area that uses different types of electronic methods and sensors to collect specific data. Information gained from that data is used to manage assets, resources, and services efficiently. That data is used to improve operations across the city. This includes data collected from citizens, devices, buildings, and assets that is processed and analyzed to monitor and manage transportation systems, power plants, utilities, water supply networks, waste, criminal investigations, schools, libraries, hospitals, and other community services. Smart cities are defined as smart both in the ways in which their governments harness technology as well as in how they monitor, analyze, plan, and govern the city. In smart cities, the sharing of data is not limited to the city itself, but also includes businesses, citizens, and other third parties. End quote. In short, then, a smart city is a place where everything you do is tracked and managed by the government, including what you do at home. This is possible because almost every single modern home appliance has internet connectivity, not just thermostats. Fridges, microwaves, TVs, cars, and even home entry systems are all connected these days. In other words, smart cities are the dictionary definition of a digital dystopia.
They can track when you go out and when you come back in. It's down that deep, right? And they try to advertise this as something that's innovative. It's the future. It's a technological advancement. Let's read the comments. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how the people think. We might not think like them. Let's see if we do. Smart cities in South Africa being built right now. Okay, y'all hip. Short and simple. It's communism. Okay. Cashless society. All right. Sounds like upper peeps want to control us. I will pass. All right. AKA 15-minute prisons. Referring to the 15-minute cities. Yeah. I've been telling everyone we're headed into North Korea. Security and freedom. Yeah, it's going to be North Korea 2.0 for sure. All right, so everybody hip. That's good to know.
They're constantly monitored by facial recognition cameras that are able to instantly put a face to a name. Now the Chinese are also ranked. The state will go over every detail of a person's life with a fine-tooth comb. Their financial situation, spending habits, career, even behavior on social media.
There are certain things happening in the world today that should make every believer stop, look up, and pay attention. Not panic, not set dates, not make reckless claims, but pay attention. Because the Bible told us that before the return of Jesus Christ,
Yahushua HaMashiach. I'm going to give y'all the real name. I can't let that slide, not once, not never. Yahushua HaMashiach told us. Now keep going.
The world would move in a certain direction. It would move toward deception.
Right.
It would move toward lawlessness.
Right.
It would move toward global control.
Right.
It would move toward a time when people would not simply be judged by their actions in private, but controlled through systems of power, systems of money, systems of identity, and systems of allegiance. And one of the clearest
allegiance to the beast system
warnings in the book of Revelation is that a time is coming when the Antichrist system will be so powerful that people will not be able to buy or sell unless they receive the mark of the beast. Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 to 17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. For generations, many people read those verses and wondered, how could that ever happen? How could one system have that much control? How could a person be blocked from normal life? How could someone be punished not just spiritually, but financially, socially, and publicly for refusing to comply? But now, in our generation, we are beginning to see something we have never seen before. We are seeing technology, surveillance, digital identity, financial tracking, facial recognition, and social ranking coming together in ways that make Revelation 13 easier to understand than ever before. Now let me say this clearly from the beginning. I am not saying China's social credit system is the mark of the beast. I am not saying the people in China have taken the mark of the beast. I am not saying Revelation 13 has already been fulfilled. The Bible is clear that the mark of the beast is connected to the beast, the image of the beast, worship of the beast, and the final Antichrist system. So we must not confuse a present system with the final prophetic fulfillment. But what I am saying is this: what we are seeing in China gives us a glimpse of the kind of control Revelation warned would one day come upon the earth. It shows us that the technology is here. It shows us that the mindset is here. It shows us that the infrastructure is here. It shows us that a society can be trained to accept surveillance, scoring, restriction, reward, punishment, public shame, and loss of rights as normal.
It all plays into the beast system, right? And let's talk about worship. People are worshiping cryptocurrency. They're giving admiration or trust into things outside of the Most High, thinking that will protect them or save them from what's been specified. You won't be able to buy or sell without the name, image, or number. 666, the beast, right? People think, oh, this will save me. No, we got to take it at face value. You won't be able to. No man. That means nobody will be able to buy or sell without it. We got to take it for as it said, right? And I'm hearing all over the internet, move to this country. Now you might be protected in the place that was prepared for you, or you might be beheaded, right? You got to be willing to die for your soul though, whichever way it goes. But people are dependent on this country will make sure I'm safe. It's no promise. This coin, XRP, will make sure I'm safe. It's not promised. And it plays into the beast system. If you look it up, realistically, it means Antichrist and Gematria. Now, no, we don't believe in that, but that's what they believe in. So we don't want to depend on these technologies. We don't want to depend on these systems or these currencies that were man-made. We don't want to depend on nothing that's man-made. We want to depend on the Most High himself. There will be supernatural things that will be done that will protect us. Those that believe, those that have been immersed, those that keep the commandments and the laws and statutes. That's where our faith and our deliverance comes from. Other than that, these man-made systems ain't gonna save you. I promise you it ain't. But that's just me planting the seeds for those that might be deceived by these man-made systems. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't care. This might be the first time you heard this on the whole internet. That's what I'm here for. Look what's coming. It's not just China. What happens in one country happens in all countries eventually. By 2030, there will be a one world system, a one world government, a one world currency. It'll all be interconnected. I think that's what people fail to realize for real.
看那的高科技啊，一照脸就看到妈妈那家，不存在认错人，你是没那帮了，找老脸不定是简不简单？那看了哇，完人汉呢，这就人汉。
Y'all see that? She had to scan her iris, her eye. You see those gates? They will be blocking you from progressing forward. You can only go a duration of 15 minutes outside of your home. Everything will be within 15 minutes. And still you have to use your biometrics, your iris, or your fingerprint. No man will be able to buy or sell without the mark. This is the technology. Eventually there will come the implant into people's hands. Or their head, Neuralink. But this is one step before it. We can't call this the mark of the beast, but this is part of the system, though. It's one step right before it. People will give authority to it by using it regularly. I think that's the part that people don't understand either.
Did you know that as of today, multiple cities and towns across the United States are actively pursuing to start smart city initiatives? Let me know if your town or city comes up on this list. Number 1, Columbus, Ohio. The city received $40 million from the United States Department of Transportation and another $10 million from Vulcan Incorporated. Number 2, New York City, New York. Number 3, San Leandro, California. Number 4, Santa Cruz, California. Number 5, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Number 6, Denver, Colorado. Number 7, San Francisco, California. Number 8, Dallas, Texas. Number 9, Chicago, Illinois. Number 10, Seattle, Washington. Number 11, Charlotte, Carolina. Number 12, Fresno, California. Number 13, Louisville, Kentucky. Number 14, LaGrange, Georgia. Number 15, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Number 16, Miami-Dade County, Florida. Number 17, Washington, D.C. Number 18, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And finally, number 20, Oakland, California.
Have you noticed more bike lanes out in traffic, out on the roads? Downtown, especially. Have you noticed that? That's for a reason. That's for the 15-minute cities. Have you noticed the changes? Have you noticed those cameras existing out in the world? Have you seen them? Maybe you haven't. Maybe you didn't think nothing of it. Oh, but 5G was a conspiracy. Well, let's talk about 6G. 6G is a game changer. This will control the whole system. It'll be backing it all. People gonna call that a conspiracy too. It's always a conspiracy until it happens. COVID was a conspiracy as well, wasn't it? All of this is coming, y'all. It's already in the works. It's already happening. It's popping up right now.